Good morning, students.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
I think all of you are fine. Have a nice day. Sit down. Today we will discuss conditional. Do you know conditional sentence? Anybody? Condition. If it rains, I shall not go to your house. Condition. If you success in the examination, I will award you. Condition. If I were the Prime Minister of India, you will be my private secretary. Condition. We will go back little bit about the sentence. Have you read sentence? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Define sentence. Boys, no. Boys only making noise and shouting, talking, going, coming, this like, not to answer. Soumya.
Sir, a group of words arranged properly which gives a meaning is known as sentence.
On the roof of the house. Group of words?
But sir, it doesn't make sense.
Why not? No, on the roof of the, on the top of the roof, sentence is there. Tell.
Sir, sentence is a group of words which make a complete sense.
On the top of the roof. In the garden. This sentence. So, a group of words have subject and verb. What you told, that is a phrase. Phrase, a group of words having meaning but not complete meaning. A sentence, group of words with subject and verb and ends with an appropriate punctuation mark. Maybe exclamation or full stop or interrogative marks. Without subject verb, a sentence cannot be formed. You know, there are generally 4 sentences we have read: assertive, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory. Declarative is known as assertive. Assertive sentence is known as declarative. Simple sentence you may call it. 4 sentences you know. After 4 again 2 sentences are there. 5th one is optative, 6th one is conditional. Okay, you know 4 sentences: assertive, or you may call it declarative. Before going to conditional, I am teaching this one. Number 2 is called interrogative. Number 3 is known as imperative. Okay. Number 4 is known as exclamatory. Number 5th is known as optative. Number 6th is known as conditional. We know these first 4 and last 2. Last 2 I think you don't know. Last 2, optative and this assertive, no. Assertive, declarative, a sentence that tells something, declares something, express something is called assertive. Interrogative, you know,
Which
ask questions, ends with interrogative, mark, question mark, interrogative. Imperative, you know, it tells orders, commands, instructions, suggestions, request, advice, imperative. Exclamation is strong feeling, idea, wonderful feeling, idea, or astonished, surprise things, that is called exclamatory. Optative tells about wishings. May God bless you, may you success in the examination, may the king long live, like this. Conditional, as example I have told you conditionals. So, every sentence divided into 2 parts, negative and interrogative. Introit sentence having two. One is yes no question, another is double H question. Yes no questions begins with auxiliary verb, and we get the answer with yes and no. Example: are you Indira Gandhi?
No, sir.
Answer is no. Have you eaten?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So when we get the answer by yes or no and the sentence begins with the auxiliary verb is known as yes no. Double H question, we don't know answer. We search for it, isn't it? Suppose I am telling, what is your name?
So my name is Varsha Subramanian.
We don't know your name. I am asking for a complete answers. Are you Varsha?
Yes.
Yes. That is yes no questions. We get the answer. Okay. The difference with the question begins with double H word like who, what, whose, which, where, how, whatever it may be, begins with double H word, ends with a question mark, and we answer want to get in a complete sense is called double H questions. Okay. Imperative, giving orders, expressions of suggestions, advice, command, instructions, polite request, go there, do this work, please help me, stand up, don't talk, help the poor, don't waste time. Imperative. Okay. Exclamatory, what a beautiful girl flying in the sky. Astonished, strong feeling, strong idea. The old man died. Wah! We win the match. Hip hip hooray! Shh! PK's house is coming. Astonished, strong feelings. Optative, wishings, as I told you. Conditionals, very important in your subjects. Conditional. We come to the conditional now. The sixth part we have to teach. Okay. If there is conditions, that's a conditional sentence. We want to express our view in three ways. Conditional sentence. One is probable, improbable, impossible. Probable means what? You know? Or perhaps. Improbable. Impossible. Conditional sentence has been divided into three broad divisions. One is probable, we may call it open condition and unfulfilled condition of the present time and unfulfilled condition of the past. We may call it open or zero conditional. Unfulfilled condition of the present. Unfulfilled condition of the past. Probable, first coming, you understood synonym? Open condition, or maybe it called zero conditions. It may be or may not be. Okay. Suppose I am telling C, it may rain, it can rain, it must rain, it rain. Different answer, no? It rains means it is open condition. If you put it if it rains, open condition, zero conditions. If it rains, I shall not go to school. If it rains, my birthday party will be cancelled. No. If it rains, our examination can be forfeited. If it rains, I will dance in the rain. Open conditions. Second and C, it is probable. Isn't it? It is probable. Here, may means negative sense. You see, when you see the TV or radio, the news, what telling? It may be rain is there. They never tell, it must be rain, never. Telling, it may be negative in sense. Here, possibility come, it can, possibility. Here, nobody can break, definitely. The difference you, if it rains, open conditions, possibility 0, negative sense, positive sense, sure certainty 100%. So, in probable conditional sentence, first one, open probability, which is will be definitely or indefinitely chance is theirs. Means it is according to our labor. If I were the CM of Odisha, open conditions, without examination, you all pass. Second, understood? First condition, probable. Understood? No, first, probable. Improbable, unfulfilled condition of the present. Improbable. How? Tell, who can tell? How it is improbable conditions? We can tell. Which one? Improbable. If a ghost appeared in your class, what happened? All would run away or embrace him. If a ghost appeared, will you embrace him? All ran away. Improbable, it cannot be happen. Is it? In the present, we are talking in the present time. Yes or no? If our principal remains absent today, our class will be suspended. Improbable, never. Principal absent, what happened? Vice principal is there, other teachers are there. Isn't it? Again, if Dhruti Pragya remains present today, others will not come to school. Improbable. She will come, what happened to others? Isn't it? If Soumya cries in the night, dreams will be fainted away. Impossible, improbable, is or not? Soumya cry, what happened to others? Dreams will come. So, improbable means we are talking about the present tense, present conditions. What is going to happen? Understood? Zero conditions, we can compare everything open. Then impossible means past tense. Suppose I will tell, if I did hard labor, I would have passed in the examination. Exam result completed. Exam result published. I am thinking now about my labor. Impossible. That kind of things, if I have to realize in the second, then it can be possible. Or in the first, it's okay. If you do hard labor, you must succeed in the examinations, open condition. If you do hard labor, you must succeed in the examination, open labor, open conditions, probable conditions. If you don't do hard labor, you cannot. With improbable, present conditions, isn't it? And in impossible what? That is past habit. If I had wings, I would have fly in the sky. Impossible. the horses have, if the horses wear wings, they would fly in the sky. Impossible, isn't it? So there are three conditions there. One is a probable open condition, improbable unfulfilled condition in the present time, impossible unfulfilled condition in the past times. These things we have already, the time gone, we are thinking now, can't be recovered. This is unfulfilled present time, can't be possible. Open condition हो सकता है, maybe. Okay, so these are very basic importance of the conditional sentence: probable, improbable, impossible. All of you understood?
Yes, sir.
Thank you all. With this, today's class completed.